Good morning. My name is Tom Lexon. I'm an attorney from Cincinnati. A little bit about my background. I've been practicing law for 31 years. I have a 32-year marriage. We've got a son who is 21 years old and is a fourth-year student at the University of Cincinnati. My practice, I was a civil practitioner and practiced mostly trial work. Pretty successful practice, not great, didn't make a ton of money. And appeared first down the street in front of the Supreme Court in 1995 in a case called Thompson versus Community Mental Health Centers, where I argued for a 2-year statute of limitations, successfully argued for a 2-year statute of limitations that would apply to mental health centers, psychologists, and social workers. And won that. And by a 7-0 vote of the Supreme Court, felt pretty good about that, and I ended up in a pretty good settlement for my client afterwards. Last Thursday, I again appeared before the Supreme Court, a panel on the Supreme Court. However, this time was a little different result. I was on the wrong side of the bar this time. And it was a trial by the grievance committee against me for moving funds around in my trust account. And I'm facing a minimum of 2-year suspension from the practice of law, possible permanent disbarment, as a result of a gambling problem that I developed over the years. Started going to the casinos when they came to Indiana. And in the mid-1990s, and stopped gambling in 2007 was the last time I gambled. But since that time, I've been trying to cover up for the losses, for the misconduct that I've done. And attorneys cannot, and I knew what I was doing was wrong, but attorneys cannot move money around in the trust account. I'm not saying that casinos are evil. I'm not one of those kind of people, especially with the state money crises that's facing all the states now. But I'm telling you that if your picture of a compulsive gambler is a guy who's got a 5-day beard at 12 o'clock on a Sunday night at a racetrack, that ain't it. In going to Gamblers Anonymous for 10 years, there are doctors, there are lawyers, there are nurses, there are housewives, there are school teachers. This disease can affect anyone. And it is an insidious disease. And it's not only the gambler that is hurt. It's the family, it's the employer, it can be anybody. I am lucky enough to have been in recovery for a long time. That's how I can stand in front of you and swallow my pride and tell you that it is necessary to work with the gambler, because it is a societal problem. It's my understanding, and I'm not a professional on this, but that the DSM next year, DSM-5, is going to include gambling the same as it does alcohol and drugs, which is a great thing, I think, for insurance companies to provide treatment. And I'm very happy about that. I'm the story that you read about. The guy who had a great career, great marriage, great everything going. And the career is gone, probably. The marriage has ended, and I'm 60 years old, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. But I want to thank you for your attention, and I'll take any questions afterwards.